Going across the pond, across the river, we're going to Scotland, y'all, because we are making, for this episode, Scotch eggs. Egg is my favorite food ever. I know there must be like here's a recipe book of just how to cook with cornflakes. Let's fry everything in cornflakes from now on. Well, hello there. How the hell are ya? How the hell are ya? How the hilaria? Baldwin. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Food Rocks. Today we are going around the world once again. Going across the pond, across the river. We're going to Scotland, y'all, because we are making, for this episode, Scotch eggs. My nephew-in-law Colin asked me to make Scotch eggs. I guess he really likes Scotch eggs. And you know me, not only are eggs my favorite food in the entire world, any reason to deep fry something, you know Mama is in it to win it. The first time I ever had a Scotch egg is actually here at Disney at Disney Springs at Raglan Road. You know, obviously they're not just giving Irish food, they are giving the whole UK and Ireland. Because famously Ireland is not part of the UK. So we're making Scotch eggs. I used a recipe that I actually found on the Bon Appetit website. It's so easy. Like, I was shocked at how easy this was. It uses a very important, I feel like, American food staple, like ingredient that I feel like every American like mid-cent recipe or even like 60s and 70s recipe uses this ingredient. We are talking about cornflakes, honey, and I am so boring when it comes to cereal. I actually love plain cornflakes and milk. That's it. I don't need anything. Like growing up when we would like go out of town and like stay at like a Days Inn or something, when they would have the free continental breakfast, I would always get just the plain cornflakes and milk. And I have said it, I don't know if I've actually said it on this show, but in real life, I have said that eggs are my favorite food of all time. Like, truly, I will eat any type of egg, any way an egg is formed. Egg is my favorite food ever. So, I had to whip out the Rapid Dash egg cooker for this recipe. Also excited to cook with cornflakes. If there is like a cornflake, okay, I know MK, you're watching this. MK finds the like craziest, weirdest things when it comes to food. I know there must be like here's a recipe book of just how to cook with cornflakes, because I don't know, it's such a weird American thing to cook with cornflakes. So if anyone has really good recipes that uses cornflakes either as a topping or like as an important part of the recipe, please let me know. Put it in the comments. I have a whole box of cornflakes just chilling, and I need to make something out of it. Otherwise I will just eat it with milk, or sometimes just raw. I will just eat it like chips. So give me a reason to use it. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. I'm not even gonna try and say let's go to the kitchen. That's my Scottish. Let's go to the kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen and make these Scotch eggs. Okay. The first thing you're doing is gonna get your eggs ready. So we are using like a soft boil egg here. Now, if you don't have a Rapid Dash egg cooker like myself, get in with the times. Get a Dash egg cooker. Get a Teal like mine. Or however you. There are so many ways to boil eggs, I swear. I've always been bad about boiling eggs. They always come too hard. So that's mostly why I got this egg cooker. But you are trying to get like a soft boiled consistency. I would lean towards more boiled than soft, because at the very least, you need your whites very settled in, because you're about to like add pressure to it by wrapping it in ground meat. This is where you can really make or break your Scotch eggs, so make sure you cook them the way you want it. The next thing you're doing is you're going to set up your little station here, your Scotch station. So I have like separated eggs, flour, and crushed up cornflakes. That's my alarm to do. Look at that. Snack and water. Have you guys seen that? I was about to say Vine. Have you seen that TikTok of the person who's like, this is how little kids drink water? This is me drinking water as a little kid. So I'm using breakfast sausage here for the Scotch egg. What I did was I basically just bought like, you know, your whatever you prefer, your Orville, your Jimmy Dean, whatever. Uncased them, so I literally just like trimmed the end and then I like pushed the meat out like bloop. So I ended up with this bowl of breakfast sausage meat. Formed them into a ball and then I lay it out so it's kind of like an oblong, an oval shape. And then I put the egg in the middle of that oval and then I kind of like crimp the edges together until you have a full coverage of the egg and the breakfast sausage. So you should come out with like a ball of meat, knowing inside there's a little chickadee that you are gonna eat. Anyway, once you have your scotched egg prepped, that's when you can dip it in the flour first. Make sure you shake off any excess, and then you coat it in your egg wash, dip it into the eggs, and then roll it in your crushed up cornflakes. If you would like, you can refrigerate this if you're making this a day ahead, a day max, according to Bon Appetit. I think this is the last use of the deep frying oil that I had from the many French fries and lumpias that I have made in the past videos. So we're keeping it to around like a 375, you know, your like base level deep frying temperature. What you're trying to do is really just brown that sausage because you know the inside's already cooked, you're just trying to cook the outside. So turn the eggs occasionally, make sure that the temperature doesn't drop too low. If it drops under 350, get that oil back up again to the temperature. Once you have that done, around 5 to 6 minutes, this egg is ready to be taken out of the oil. Drain it in some paper towels and season it with some salt and pepper. And there you go. Your little bite of Scotland in the palm of your hand. Enjoy your Scotch eggs. All right, here we go. This is our Scotch egg. They're a lot bigger than I thought they were gonna be. I'm gonna pick this one because it looks nice and crunchy. And I have the two sauces that we still had from the fries, the curry mayo and the Korean ketchup. But I also have Coleman spicy mustard. I feel like this is a little bit more appropriate to eat with the Scotch egg. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Runny egg, runny yolk. Gotta take a quick pic. Yummy. The Dash egg cooker does it again, folks. She did it again. I mean, this is a whole breakfast in one ball. It's so crispy, get nice crunch, but then when you get inside, the egg is still so soft and tender. This is with the spicy mustard now. Goes right to my nose. Woo! Let's fry everything in cornflakes from now on. This is now a cornflakes channel. Every recipe from now on will utilize cornflakes in some way. The Midwest jumped out. Enjoy the Scotch egg. Say hello to the Scots for me. Bon appetit. Thank you so much for watching this episode of RJ's Food Rocks. You can find me at RJ Food Rocks on all of your social media. I have a Patreon. If you want to keep supporting the show, the best way to do that is by joining the Patreon for $5 a month. If you join the Patreon, not only do you join these lovely group of people here, but you can also get a new exclusive video just for you every week. You get automatically in a drawing for a merch giveaway every month. So this past month, we just gave away these cute mugs. I'm putting it right here. We gave these cute mugs away. And look at how cute it is with the Food Rocks logo. So if you'd want the chance to win something every month, just join the Patreon. $5 a month. It keeps these lights on. That light that's lighting the back, and then this ring light that's lighting my face. I've also started a podcast. It's called The Popsicle, where a friend and I lap up what's new in pop culture every week. Every Thursday at 4 o'clock on the Ampliverse YouTube channel, we drop a new episode. But Thursday mornings, you also get a fresh new episode on your podcast app, Spotify or Apple Podcasts. So make sure you subscribe there. Thank you again so much for joining me in this episode. If you have a recipe that you want me to try, it doesn't have to be with cornflakes, but I'm really serious. If you know a recipe that uses cornflakes, please let me know. I would love to make it because I have so many cornflakes, so much cornflake cereal. Thank you again for watching this video, and we'll see you next week with another one. Okay? Bye.